Okay, so I've already done this once, but I'm gonna do this time a little bit different. So I normally don't do this, but since the message wanted to be let out, how about we share it all? So here it is. You may have to pause at any time to read the conversation. You're more than welcome to do so. I'm not trying to make this very long, and I will make this as short and sweet as possible. I have recorded this once. That was the only time I went through and listened to the voice recordings. However, not mean that I don't mind sharing. Let's make that very clear. I'm going to show you it all in the raw. Anytime that the screen will be loading from here on out, I will pause and restart the video because there are tenors in that will need to load in for the whole chat to be shown and everything to be in the raw. So if it's not going to load quickly, I will pause. And I don't want anybody to think I'm skipping over anything. Anything said in here is my own opinion, and as Natasha would say, I have the right to have the right to my own opinion, and I don't have to apologize for it, nor do I have to be sorry for that. However, I'm sure there's parts in here. I have not gone through and read this word for word, just to let you know. Just been a quick scan, just to show the whole track. But Natasha wants to show it. She's going to show it all. She's going to show it all when I stuck up for people where I wasn't always talking bad. And there was times when my shit-stirring self, as Natasha would say, was not even talking in this chat. So, and we're still going strong and going hard. So we got Alexis showing us her message with Heather. What Heather showed or sent her. So again, you may have to pause. Loaded as I said, pause. And here we go with some voice recordings.
Okay, I'm gonna send it this way because it's a lot to say. So the whole thing with me, I kept everything. I kept every receipt, everything. Like there was nothing she could do to throw me under a bus like she does to Mandy, like she did to Fancy, like she did to Brandy Dolly. There was nothing she could do to me. So even back in her gypsy groups, too bad the lives ain't available now, that she did, but she would call people out individually to ridicule them, to make them be the scum of the earth, basically, and she's the better one, because they wanted a refund or whatever. She couldn't do that to me because I had everything. And I sent her everything. Look, I have this, and I will put this out there. And so she basically dropped it right away with me. That's why you don't hear her say much about me. And that's why when it came down to her calling me out on that one live, the gypsy ass hat live, yeah. I was sleeping at the time. I worked third, so I was sleeping at the time all that took place. Had I been awake, oh, believe me, I would have went there, and I would have let it all out. But I wasn't. So when contacting her, I said, "Let's go up on panel. Let's air it out." And she decided she wanted to do it behind the scenes, and then just tell everybody I called in we were good now. Still to this day, I have a photo album on my Facebook page. It's private, but it's called Scamming Ass Bitch Proof or something. I don't even remember what the damn album's called, but yeah, it's something. But I still have everything. Everything I was ever sent that had to do with it, I have everything. I have messages, I've got mod chats, I've got so much. I've got so much. I can't even begin to tell you what I've got.
That's the thing with me. They called me a mole, and I didn't share anything. And if they really wanted me to share something, there was a whole lot of fucking shit talk in that entire chat that I don't think they would want out. And the reason why I couldn't share things fast enough when she wanted them by is because I got a new phone and I was transferring everything over, and because I didn't meet her time requirement, the jerk, the asshole.
I have tried to message Natasha on her live on 4/11. Well, 4/11, 4/12 in the morning. Well, yeah, about that. Again, after this, I am no longer going to be discussing this, and I am no longer going to involve myself in any of this drama anymore. I am excusing myself from both Natasha's, from Mandy's page, from any chat that has any kind of drama involved in it, because I do not want to be a part of that. And there's no reason why I should be engaging myself in it either. So we are continuing. Yeah, that's my fucked up spelling, because I'm so illiterate. Yeah, no, that's just quick fingers on my phone keyboard. Sometimes mistakes happen. Believe it or not, Natasha, mistakes happen in spelling. Not everybody's perfect like you. Not everybody was born with wings.
Nope. Natasha never has to prove or show any proof. All she's got to say is, "Oh, I've got the proof, and I'll use the proof." And Lord forbid that one person that actually does send her something, she'll throw that out there as some of the proof. However, the proof that she claims she has, that she truly doesn't have, you never see that. But because that one person did this, she could throw that out there and make it look like, "See, I told you I have all the proof."
Again, this is my opinions. I can have those, correct? Do I regret some of the things said? Absolutely. However, most of this is my opinions, the way I seen it playing out.
I bet you that she is behind that page. That just sounds so sick of something she would do.
Again, right here's how I got involved with Mandy, why I first contacted, and we got to talking. It doesn't even matter about any of this. This has nothing to do with me or Mandy. This is just about Natasha calling me out. Oh, and this is about Natasha's father, because I said that I didn't see anything wrong in the way that that page posted about her dad, which they didn't say anything that Natasha didn't say. They just showed what Natasha said. And the one thing I do see wrong in what they posted was the fact that Natasha was okay with sending the McKee brothers to a dentist she claimed killed her father. If you don't see wrong in that, I don't know what kind of human being you are, because there is something wrong in that. But yet, she could talk about Britt's dad and his pickled finger. Like, I'm glad it's okay for her to do this, but not for anybody else. Again, my opinion. Those people play this.
Long story short, when I messaged her, mind you, when I stopped following, or when I stopped being, supporting towards her, it was over 2 years ago. I had forgot the fact that I have screenshots of her telling her mods to mute me and block me from the second trip group because of my comment that said that where I had posted and asked if the trip was going to be happening. And I was told to message Natasha personally, and I had made the comment, I have, and she hasn't responded to me. And she told her mods to mute me for eternity and block me.
I'm gonna pause
But yeah, the day that we talked
right here for a second. Excuse the niece in the background. She was talkative that day.
scenes recently, she told me she didn't know nothing about it. And my dumb self, not remembering 2 years ago, was like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, well, I accept your apology, blah, blah, blah,
Okay, so I'm gonna say right here, I, of course, am just realizing, I'm gonna take blame for this right here, because I'm saying, I forgot about the screenshot and I forgot how it all actually played out. So I'm going to give Natasha the benefit of the doubt right there, because I am the bigger person. Perhaps she did forget, but when I found the screenshots, I no longer forgot. Did that upset me? Absolutely, because I felt like the whole thing was a play for her, a way just to make herself look better, a way, I guess, I've got no words, honestly. So I'll give it to her. She could have forgot what happened, and I could have probably came to her and said something. I chose not to, because in my point of view, if you wouldn't lie about something, you don't have to remember that lie later. So let's tell the truth from the beginning.
But I think I'm going to share it here because the funny thing is her statement that she made, I'm paranoid now, LOL.
Okay, with that being said, here's that screenshot. Again, you might have to pause to read all of the little print right here. This is me in the conversation between me and her mods in the Gypsy Case Files group. It says, I think it was Laura Carter, mute her now, I'm paranoid. Now, I'd remove the post or turn off commenting. Laura is in the new group, so I'm hoping it wasn't her. Basically, there are screenshots that I have where they're accusing me and Laura of being the same person. Absolutely not true. But here we go. Here's some more screenshots. There we go. again. There's that. That's her mods putting my question and my comments, my responses to what they were saying into her group. If you catch right here, it says, if you have any questions, please message Natasha directly. She is still banned from commenting in the groups. I said, okay, thank you. But I tried messaging her about a few things. She don't respond, but thanks. And again, another mod. The previous messages you sent were in regards to becoming a mod. At this time, we are not accepting any new mods. I said, nope, not about that. It was about screenshots I was sent and a few other questions. But thanks, because I had again, I explained this in a voice chat somewhere in here where I was talking about I messaged her about the Kim Raymer case and the Shanna Peoples case about ideas as to what I thought. And like always, she didn't respond. She's getting an attitude. Mute her, delete it, mute her for all eternity. And it says post removed, muted for as long as it would let me, 7 days. And it goes on to say, I'm ignoring her if she does, and sending her back her 50 cents. It wasn't 50 cents, it was $15 and some odd cents. And I did eventually get that back. That's a long story. That's explained later on. But there's all of that. Okay. So here we go. There's that. Again. This is Natasha saying we got everything we paid for. We weren't getting anything else. And that she was sick of babying people. She was tired of people asking her about files because she legitimately didn't have them. The files she did have, she got from Chrissy Blanchard, Gypsy's stepmother. And we're going to continue on. Here is my post. This is where the falling out took place between me and her. And I was legitimately being just inquisitive because this was supposed to happen and it never did. What is going on with the Louisiana trip? Has anything been said on that? It was to take, or has anything been said on that? It was to take part first week of December, correct? Just curious. Been wanting to donate to other things, but waiting for this to take place first, as I have donated to this already. I wanted to donate to the Peoples, Wendy McKee and Elvis. However, I was just, I've already paid for this. This hasn't taken place. I just was wondering where this point of view was. And then I got this response. And there's that. Let's load. Okay. And there's this one. So I told them no. And I said, no, not interested in being a mod. By now, I'm already blocked and booted from the group. Said I have tried to contact her in regards to other things. Is there a reason my comments are being deleted? Obviously, they were not being deleted. I was blocked from the group, as we've seen earlier. So there's all of that. Now this right here, I accidentally called this group on accident. It was when I was on my way out the door to go take my son somewhere. I don't remember where, but that was an accidental call, as you can see. It was only a minute. There we go.
Okay, so that went with the conversation I sent you earlier with between her.
Okay. As you can tell, I am driving. I'm sorry for the background noise or anything else you hear.
Where she told her mods to delete and block me, that she was paranoid. you're good. I know I was in a group chat before, and I know how that works, because sometimes I even have to put mine on mute, so, but I eventually come back when I do.
That's interesting because remember how she said that nobody makes her paranoid and she could care less about what anybody has to say.
And continue.
Well, screenshots are above. You've seen it, you can see it for yourself. She said it for herself. She said, mute her, I'm paranoid. LOL.
And hold on 1 second. Before anything gets twisted, obviously you can see that nowhere in anything I said in that post did I say anything about Natasha ever being paranoid, nor did I ever say anything to her about herself being paranoid. That came straight from Natasha on her own.
I mean, if that's one thing about me, and I'm going to give you my hard-earned money, I'm going to keep that money trail, and I'm going to keep everything I said, because you're not going to take what I say and do and turn the shit on me.
Sorry guys, let me get back to where I was. Okay, sorry about that. I totally lost where I was for some amazing reason.
I mean, if that's one thing about me, and I'm going to give you my hard-earned money, I'm going to keep that money trail, and I'm going to keep everything said, because you are not going to take what I say and do and turn the shit on me. Sorry, excuse the language. I'm trying to stop, but something about her just irks me. It makes me angry. Okay, I'm trying, guys. I will talk to you guys in a little bit, okay? I just wanted to share with you what happened between her and I, and why me and her had a falling out, and I found it very interesting that in her and I's apology recently, she wanted to play it off like she didn't know anything about it. Well, I just found out proof that she did know about it, because I forgot about it, and really pisses me off now that she would say that, put it off like she didn't know. Almost makes me want to message her and be like, so you know that apology where you claimed you had no idea why I was deleted, muted, blocked from the channel? Well, I have screenshots still that say otherwise, and start sending them, because that really pisses me off. But yet, when she's in the wrong, she'll admit she's in the wrong, and she'll admit that. Oh my God. All right, I'm done.
Obviously, as you can tell, I was very dumbfounded and very frustrated at the time being. Again, you might have to pause while all this is going on. But if we're going to show it, we're going to be honest and show it all, right?
So here's another good one. So I was communicating with Natasha at the beginning, and she talked to me. She would just like one response, little word kind of responses to me, because that's just how she treats the members of her groups. And I have all of our conversations screenshotted, and so going back and looking, there's several times where she just wouldn't respond, and then, mind you, she had all of her followers donate to a spirit box, and then she offered spirit box readings, and said if anybody wanted one to message her. So out of curiosity to see if she'd finally respond to me, let me get a new one going. Out of curiosity to see if she would respond to me, I said, hey, I was wondering about those spirit boxes. I'll be damned if that woman did not respond to me after having all of her followers donate to this damn spirit box. If she didn't respond to me and tell me it was $25 to get a spirit box reading. And she had plenty to say about that. And then when I was like, oh, okay, thanks, I'll let you know, whatever. I had said some things more, about the cases she was looking into, the Shayna Peoples and the Kimberly Raymer one. I think I said something about that one too. Just ideas of where to look or whatever. And no response, no response, no response. And then it happened to be where the mods were like, well, the only thing you ever talked to her about was becoming a mod, and we're not accepting mods. No, bitch.
Again, I was angry. I admit it. Probably shouldn't have called somebody a bitch.
But here's the thing about that. See, what she did is she refused the first request for a refund. Then, when I sent her all the shit, like all my proof and everything, I said, you don't want to mess with me. I will put that out there, and I will set it out for everybody to see, too. Then she said all that to her mod chat. But then they were like, well, just give her her refund. So then she refunded it. By the time I got the message that she refunded it, she had already screenshotted that she refunded it and unrefunded it. So that way it would look like she refunded it, but she then took back the refund. And then I got back a hold of her and I said, look, you don't want to fucking play games with me. Then she resent me the money, actually, where I was able to claim it.
And I was in a group chat with several people when that happened, and I had actually sent them screenshots of my email where Natasha did take back the money, but I did eventually get her to refund me. This right here is a conversation when Jax decided to come at me. So here we go. My response. Jax's response. Let's see that. Here we go. And we keep going. And notice here, I later make a comment right here about this right here. Bougie. Okay, and I wrote Natasha on her page. She later got my post taken down for bullying and harassment, but I said to her, why you got to send why you got your mods all up in my inbox, Natasha. I know you can see this. First, I want to know, if I have done you so shitty for a while, why is it why does it say he never expected me to do this? Secondly, note he threatened me to be shitty with me for responding to how I felt. This is how they do it around here, right? Third, it's bougie, dumbass. Bougie. That's how you spell it. And we left it at that.
Then he reported me for bullying and harassment. She had everybody on her page. I remember that now. She had everybody report me for bullying and harassment for the posts that I posted on her page. So I got it taken down. Hell no, I didn't pay no $25 for a spirit box session. Does she think I'm dumb? She didn't even pay for the damn spirit box. She had her followers pay for it. But then she's gonna try to make money off of it. You didn't even pay for it yourself. Are you kidding me? Your group members paid for that, and now you're charging them for something they paid for? That's when I started being like, oh, really?
This is when I started taking a step back and questioning and asking things. But Natasha, this is the show. $25 for a 15-minute session, including recording of the session. Mind you, do you see I was talking up here? I got no response from that. If you later want screenshots, however, I prefer not to revisit any of this. So, yeah, here's what was said. And again, I tried to engage her with another conversation. And again, short, sweet. After that, I got no more responses because I wasn't going to pay her no money, basically. Okay, we're going to keep going. Again, feel free to pause. We're gonna pause here for a minute. Okay, so here these don't like to be loading right now. This is a turn of a guy falling back in his recliner that is later played further down. We will see that again. However, this right here is just a movie theater with empty seats, and the recliner falls back by it, or it goes back by itself. So here we go. Oh, yep. See, here's where that recliner was, where he falls.
Real quick, there was, in that 1 week that I was not, there was actually times where people would request to be a part of her group, and she would make comments on them about their looks and stuff like that based on their profile pictures. Because before you could add them, you had to go through their whole profile, basically. That's when
and any one of her own mods would or could attest to this if they felt like it, or if they felt the need to speak out. She did have you look through their profiles, and she did. I mean, it was just a constant bashing. If it wasn't a bashing of the members, it's a bashing of the family members of the victims, blah 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 blah. Anyhow, I don't want to continue with this. Let's continue.
What the hell? Like, I mean, these people ain't even a part of the group yet, and you're downing them.
Okay. And here we go. Again, you might have to slow this down, but this is already getting to be a long video. Notice I'm not speaking in here. I'm such a shit stirring bitch. However, and again, the recliner. June. Okay. Right here. Do you see this right here? Carrie West. Let's click this link. Let's see where this brings us. If this is still gonna be okay, yep, it's gonna go. About this time, guys, so it's running a little slow. So, for some reason, I've been having problems with it doing that. So, wow, Carrie West, she posted a link to the bingo cards. Hold on, we'll get further on. Bingo, anyone? I said, oh God, you totally just helped me with that. I was like, what the hell is this? Oh my God. Talking about what the hell was this link? Continuing on. Boop, boop, boom, 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 boom. Pause while this loads. Okay, this is now loaded, so here we are to continue. Oh wow, look, fuck, I thought I put yawn on the bingo card. This right here was a total mishap by voice to text. It was supposed to say, even though it got it wrong, again, it was supposed to say, you missed Natasha tries to play hero. Okay, but it came out and it said through the voice to text, sorry, it wasn't supposed to say you missed Natasha tries to play hero, but it was supposed to say you missed Natasha tries to play hero for a square on the bingo card, because I didn't make it. I mean, it is what it is. I said, the bingo killed me. I'm dead. I honestly thought it was funny. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought it was funny, and I mean, looking back on it, I was like, damn, I wish I would have thought about doing this sooner. I mean, at least I could have entertained myself with all of this bullshit. However, that's besides the point. I'm going to pause while this loads. Save some time. Okay, and we got this. And we'll pause here just for this to load. And to show I didn't go nowhere, nothing's being hidden. Again, I wasn't partaking in any of that, really. I know it was sad. Let's keep going. And I will pause here while this loads. And we will play. Okay. So if we're gonna show the conversation, I really just want the whole thing out there because there's no reason why any one of us individually should be made to look bad when it was a full-on conversation with everyone. And as for this person right here, I surely would hope, since I mean, you did share the messages between everyone else. I'm guessing you shared here, but I'm hoping it wasn't you that tried to blame the bingo game on me, because I mean, you should know that it was not me. It was not me. And this right here, it takes you to another YouTube creator that they were talking about in chat. Let's see. Shout out to you. Okay, so here we got Gold Rush Paranormal. Let's continue. Here we go. Again, you might have to pause. Again, look, I'm such a shit-stirring bitch. Look at these girls go. And it's me egging it on. I'm the main one. Okay, we'll pause while this loads. Look at me, shit-stir. Let's see what we got here. Half this with they were talking and I wasn't involved. I never even went back to read any of this. I don't even know why this was shared, but it was shared. So we blew it up for everybody to see. Okay. Again, look at me. Look at me. I am just egging this whole thing on. Oh, what am I sharing because of the super chats? I don't even know. Honestly, didn't pay no attention. Okay. What the fuck is she talking about? The baby was asleep, for fuck's sake. I have no idea. I have no idea. That's weird. That's how much attention. That's how much shit stirring I was doing. Don't even know what the hell we were talking about. Okay, I'm gonna pause here while this loads. Again. Right here. This right here is a link to Natasha's video. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not. This is to I'm a Snake video. I'm not sure if it will play from here. It might. Let me see if it will let me play. I don't know that for you guys.
Snake.
Share that video. On. Very fine. To give you guys an idea of it, it's not one to live for me. So if you are interested in seeing the whole thing, go ahead and look on my snake. I honestly, it will play. If we can get it to play again. My internet is full screen right now. Just gonna go ahead and look that up. You guys can, I will leave that up to you guys. So, continue on down. Here's more.
She's live right now. She is fast follower. Is this ashy cat nod because she's constantly nodding out. She's certainly nodded out.
Okay, so let me explain this. I had told the girls
She's live right now. She is
sorry. So I was telling these guys that I was gonna be done. I'm off the Natasha boat for the night. And I was gonna go check on another girl that I watch periodically throughout the night to check up on her.
Give me the laugh like it's something funny. Like it's like sad, and there's nothing that people can do for her until she's willing to get help for herself. You know.
And so.
And not only that, but she like feels like self-entitled. Like all these people need to donate all this money to her, and she's a complete bitch to people. And people like, hey, go to Walmart. Hey, I'll buy you this at Walmart. Hey, I'll buy you that. And it's like, you guys are literally feeding her habit, and you're like, one day she got almost $400 donated to her to go to Walmart and buy shit for her house. I'm like, I'm in the wrong profession. I just need to start being a bitch to people and have my own YouTube channel or something. Somebody can pay for my shopping trip, I guess.
Again, I am joking when I say that. That is not me. I'm not that kind of person, and nor am I gonna put myself out there to be that kind of person. And this right here is a link to Miss Ashy Cat. I am not going to click that. I am not going to expose that. I've done said her name. It's even written in here. If you're interested in checking her out, that is on you. However, there are different channels that I would prefer you to go to, so that way you're not supporting her. You would be supporting another channel that streams her feeds. That would be Miss Ashy Cat Nods. There's a few of them. If you just look up Miss Ashy Cat, you will find them. Oh, no. I want this right here. Okay, so, and clearly this one is not going to load. It might not even really be all that important, honestly, to have to see that. Let me pause this and wait for this to load, actually. I want you guys to have it all. Okay, so, this is when it was loading. I did not skip over anything. Again, that's the one that was loading.
And it's been proven. There's actually people on the black web giving her and feeding her money so she will overdose. And in the meantime, they are taking bets on when she's going to overdose and die on live. It is the saddest thing ever. And I just don't even know what to think of it. So I gotta check in every once in a while with her and make sure she's okay.
Again, the little chuckle is, just to kind of lighten the situation in a serious conversation.
If anybody's watching her when it loads, that's her mom's calling her, or people like just that are concerned about it calling her and trying to wake her up and to come out of whatever stance she's in, for the most part. Or otherwise, it will also load when she's getting on apps to see if she's gotten any money. Give it time. She'll be back on here cussing somebody out because the cops showed at her house and Narcaned her. Although she won't admit she was Narcaned. She will swear up and down she's never been Narcaned, but
Please notice how I totally change the conversation in this chat. I try to always change the conversation about everything, even in the stream that I did get on with Mandy that I probably, I don't even want to speak upon that, but I was trying to, hey, lighten the mood, let's play a game, let's do this, let's get off this subject, let's change this, because after a while it gets old, it gets redundant, and that's what it is.
Myself the other day on the police scanner, you can listen to the Baltimore, Maryland police scanner, and you can hear him talk about it. I heard him. I mean, how do I know that it was hers? Because her address was doxed on a chat live that I was watching, and I screenshotted it only because I knew I would be listening to the lives, and I wanted to know if she was going to be okay or not. But yeah, the other night she was Narcaned twice. And it was the saddest thing, but she came on the next day and swore up and down she was not Narcaned, and they were not there for that. Yeah, they did show up, but she went into a diabetic coma. Let me tell you, this girl
I'm gonna keep scrolling down chat to show you this video.
Day out with energy drinks, drinking energy drinks galore, cakes, pies, ice creams, candies. Girl, you are not no diabetic like that.
Again, the chat got back to Natasha. Again, hold on. Okay, we're gonna continue on. By the way, shout out to Save Robbie. I just love Save Robbie. He's going through so much right now, and it's so sad.
Cops came and woke her up. She's going live. She'll be live right now.
Don't ask me what the back sounds were. I have no idea. So here I'm saying goodnight. So the shit stirring self is saying goodnight, but watch. The chat continues. And I don't even know what the hell happens during this part, but I'm going to show you. Okay. Whoop! Whoa! Well then. Okay. Whatever all that is. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Okay, I'm going to pause while this loads right, guys, real quick. Okay, we are close to done. So, wow, look at my shit stirring self. I'm just really stirring that shit, ain't I? But as you see, the chat continues on. Again, you might have to pause to read. Feel free. This is Mandy showing Jax's alt account. I mean, I'll blow it up, but I mean, it really isn't much of anything. Showing that he deleted all his messages sent to her. This looks like a, oh, this is what, because Mandy was questioning Brandy on a few things, you'll gather that if you're reading the chat. And this is what was claimed that was sent to Natasha. And wow, lo and behold, look at this. Mandy left the group and everybody was kicked and booted. Done. Over with. There you have the truth. I am no longer going to speak about this. I am no longer going to speak to Natasha on this. Besides to say, however, Natasha, I do not appreciate the way you spoke about me when it comes to my children, saying that I do not see my kids and I don't have my kids. My kids are currently, every one of them, here at my home. And I don't appreciate you speaking about my kids. My kids should have never been brought up by you. Yes, I talked about them, but that's me. Just like it's your choice to dox your own phone number, your own whatever, it is my choice to speak upon my children. You don't know nothing about my kids. Please do not speak upon my kids again. My kids are very well taken care of, and they're taken care of by their parents. That has nothing to do with you. Please, no more. I refuse to speak about this situation anymore, any longer. This is going to be maybe even my only video I upload to my page, but I am no longer going to do this. I do have screenshots of me trying to text Natasha, though, during her lives, the last few lives, asking her to address the situation, to address my messages to her. She refused to respond. She refused to say anything while she was on live. Tonight on the 11th/12th, I did ask her several times, drop the link, Natasha, drop the link. Hey, I am behind. Please don't get offline. I want you to drop the link. I would like to speak about this. She immediately jumped off live after that. And then she came back on live, and once again, I was in a phone call speaking to a friend about how to go about doing all this. We agreed that maybe the best is for me to upload this whole chat, show what it is, prove what it is, speak my piece at the end, and say, I'm done speaking upon this. I will not be in anyone's chat involved in this specific drama anymore. I am going to say thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry it's pretty long. It is what it is, guys. I am just done with it now. I'm sure you'll see me out and about in some of my favorite places, but this is going to be done with. I'm no longer going to be involved in this. It's time to put all of this to rest. Stop the drama. Let's move forward. Good night, guys. Have a great night.